Hi there, friend. Thanks for tuning in. Ready to meet amazing singles and kickstart your dating journey? Visit the blog in the description to create your free dating profile today, or scan through the site for special offers on dating products. Have a look. You will be amazed. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more expert tips and insights. If you can do one thing today, why not go to wealthylovewell.com to create your free dating profile and see who's online waiting to meet you and make you happy. Now, let's get on with this blog. When it comes to interracial dating, the preferences and experiences of Filipinos dating black men have sparked curiosity. Filipino women can be ideal partners in interracial relationships with men from non-white backgrounds. For more information, check out the link to the audiobook 10 Interracial Dating Secrets Every Man Should Know Today. While Filipino society often holds traditional Asian beauty standards, i.e., unblemished white or pale skin is considered beautiful and youthful, many women, especially on platforms like Interracial Cupid, are increasingly open to embracing relationships beyond cultural or racial lines. The above link to social research cited by Harvard University provides more information about the sociological and psychological reasons why Asians, perhaps, like Filipino women, value pale or white skin. Stereotypes like the one mentioned above can give way to admiration for the qualities of black men, such as their tall stature, physical strength, unrivaled athleticism in sports and overall success, ambition, and charisma, as seen in the examples of prominent black figures like Shaq, who inspire globally. Understanding Filipino culture and values is a great starting point if you're navigating the dynamics of such relationships. Explore tips on understanding Filipinas for foreign dating. Check out this insightful video for more perspectives. 5 reasons Filipinas love black men. Understanding Filipino dating culture. Dating in the Philippines offers a rich blend of tradition and modernity, shaped by centuries of cultural evolution. To truly appreciate the connections Filipinos form, it's essential to explore the roots of their distinct dating customs and how these have evolved. Historical context of Filipino dating. Consider the nation's history to understand dating practices in the Philippines. Filipino dating culture has deep roots in traditional family values and religious beliefs, particularly Catholicism, which was introduced during Spanish colonization. Courtship was a structured and elaborate process back then. Harana is one example, a serenading ritual where men sing love songs outside a woman's window to express their intentions. Families often played a central role in these relationships, overseeing interactions closely. Fast forward to the 20th century, American colonization introduced Western dating concepts, including more modern forms of courtship. Nevertheless, traditional Filipino families preferred decency and modesty, ensuring young relationships were built on respect and mutual understanding. Are you curious about other aspects of Filipino relationships? Explore 10 myths about dating Filipinas to distinguish facts from fiction. Modern influences on Filipino dating. As the world became increasingly interconnected, Filipino dating practices saw significant changes. Social media and dating apps such as Interracial Cupid have made it easier for Filipinas to meet people beyond their immediate circle, including black men. This has also opened the door to breaking stereotypes, with many Filipinas now admiring qualities like ambition and charisma in potential partners. Globalization has cultivated a more accepting and adaptable generation. Today, it's common for Filipinas to date across cultural and racial lines, inspired by prominent figures like neurosurgeon Benjamin Carson, who is looked up as a role model for many Filipinos in the nursing and medical field as a person of color who excelled and dominated in a highly technical field of science and medicine over most white peers in this field of medicine. Role models like these challenge outdated biases and dismantle negative perceptions, paving the way for healthier interracial relationships. For practical advice on building meaningful connections online, check out Essential Tips for Crafting a Dating Profile Filipinas Love. Likewise, social media platforms like Facebook or TikTok have shifted courtship expectations, giving individuals more direct ways to communicate and share interests. Yet, despite these modern twists, many Filipinas still value the essence of respect, family involvement, and genuine connection that defines Filipino dating. Sites like Ling App detail how these values blend seamlessly with modern practices. Understanding this mix of old and new perspectives can give African American men a clearer picture of what to expect when forming relationships in the Filipino context. After all, getting to know someone is as much about learning their heritage as building a connection. Beauty standards in the Philippines. Beauty in the Philippines is more than physical appearance. It's deeply rooted in cultural history, societal norms, and media influence. Beauty ideals are compelling factors that often shape perceptions and even dating preferences nationwide. Cultural significance of skin tone. Understanding the long-standing preference for lighter skin in the Philippines requires a quick dive into its historical context. The concept of beauty tied closely to skin color dates back to colonial times when lighter skin symbolized wealth and higher social status. Farmers working long hours under the sun often had darker complexions, while those with lighter skin were believed to be from aristocratic or upper-class families. Over time, this inequitable outlook seeped into cultural norms and still affects how beauty is perceived today. This phenomenon is closely related to colorism, where societal preference leans noticeably towards fair skin. The popularity of skin whitening products and services in the Philippines directly responds to this bias. Filipinos often equate makinis, smooth and flawless, light skin with attractiveness, success, and desirability, which heavily influence dating standards. For Black men interested in dating Filipino women, it's worth noting how these beauty ideals can shape and sometimes complicate interpersonal relationships. Are you curious about how global beauty standards intersect with Filipino culture? For deeper insights, read about colorism and skin lightening in the Philippines. Influence of media and advertising. The media powerfully shapes Filipino beauty standards. Celebrities, influencers, and advertisements perpetuate the idea that fair skin symbolizes success and sophistication. From TV commercials to beauty pageants, the message is clear. Being lighter-skinned is often portrayed as more beautiful. Popular skincare brands endorse these standards by heavily marketing skin whitening products, further embedding these notions into everyday life. However, the tide is slowly turning. Globalization and access to international media have introduced a broader perception of beauty. Filipinos increasingly embrace diverse skin tones and body types, partly influenced by international stars such as Beyoncé and African American models. These representations challenge traditional norms and inspire more Filipinas to appreciate natural beauty, regardless of skin color. These shifting ideals are worth attention for Black men interested in dating Filipinas. Cultural exposure via platforms like social media gradually encourages awareness and inclusivity, making it easier to transcend historical stereotypes. Still, biases linger, reminding us why conversations around beauty are crucial in fostering understanding and genuine connections. Expand your knowledge with the State of Beauty Standards in the Philippines, a fascinating resource that looks at evolving trends. While these influences are significant, they are far from all-encompassing. Many Filipinas emphasize personal values, character, and mutual respect over societal beauty ideals in dating, proving that beauty is multifaceted and subjective. Interracial dating trends. As more people embrace diversity and broaden their social connections, interracial dating trends continue to rise. Navigating cultural differences can be an enriching experience, offering the chance to learn new perspectives and traditions. For Black men interested in dating Filipinas, These opportunities flourish on dedicated platforms and through inspiring success stories. Popular dating platforms for interracial relationships. Online dating has revolutionized how interracial couples connect. Whether you're new to the scene or seasoned online dater, certain platforms stand out for their ability to foster meaningful connections across diverse backgrounds. Interracial Cupid is a platform widely recognized for connecting singles interested in interracial relationships. Its features allow members to build detailed profiles and communicate freely with potential matches. It's particularly popular among Filipinas looking to meet Black men. Social media networks. Increasingly, platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok are becoming spaces where users meet organically, sometimes leading to lifelong connections. Posting shared interests and participating in cultural or interest groups often brings diverse individuals together. The accessibility of these platforms has significantly reduced barriers that previously limited interracial relationships. With the Internet's ability to connect people from anywhere on Earth, dating is no longer bound by geography or cultural silos. Are you curious how interracial dating practices are evolving? Check broader trends from Pew Research on intermarriage. Success stories and experiences. Real-life stories are some of the best ways to understand the beauty and challenges of interracial dating. They provide relatable experiences that can inspire optimism for those considering dating someone of a different background. Take, for example, Louisa and Craig, a Filipina Black American couple who met on Interracial Cupid. Louisa admired Craig's ambition and kind-heartedness, while he appreciated her strong family values and patience. Despite their cultural differences, language barriers, traditions, and even family misconceptions, they thrived by focusing on shared goals and respect. This isn't an uncommon story. The willingness to learn about each other's cultural traditions and values often sets successful couples apart. Did you know that many Filipinas on sites like Interracial Cupid actively seek partners who challenge societal beauty standards, reflecting an openness to diversity? It's one way couples challenge stereotypes and find deeper connections. Moreover, public figures like Dr. Ben Carson, an African-American neurosurgeon and author, also continue to reshape perceptions of Black men globally. Stories highlighting Black male role models exemplify leadership and resilience that resonate deeply with Filipinas. Looking to dive deeper? Read this study on evolving interracial dating patterns at Dating Advice for new insights. Success in interracial dating depends on open communication, mutual respect, and a commitment to understanding. While every relationship has its hurdles, the beauty of merging cultures creates a unique partnership built on learning and growth. Challenges faced in interracial dating. Dating across racial lines can be an incredibly rewarding experience, but it also comes with its unique set of challenges, especially for Black men who are passport brothers dating Filipinas in the Philippines. Interracial couples often find themselves navigating societal perceptions, stereotypes, and cultural expectations. Understanding these dynamics can help foster stronger relationships and create more meaningful connections. Overcoming stereotypes. Stereotypes are one of the biggest hurdles interracial couples face, particularly for Black men. In many cultures, including parts of the Philippines, preconceived notions about Black individuals remain, lingering as a remnant of colonial history and outdated societal biases. For instance, Black men may be incorrectly categorized as being overly aggressive or seen solely through the lens of entertainment and sports stereotypes. These stereotypes can persist within Filipino communities, where traditional beauty standards often favor lighter skin tones. However, exposure to global media and figures such as Dr. Ben Carson, an African-American neurosurgeon and public figure, helps shift these perceptions. His success and charisma challenge these outdated views, slowly reshaping how Black men are perceived worldwide, including in the Philippines. Awareness and education are crucial in breaking down these stereotypes. Asking questions, sharing experiences, and reinforcing positive representations can encourage a greater understanding between different cultures. Both partners in an interracial relationship play a role in addressing biases and ensuring mutual respect. For some actionable advice, check out challenges interracial couples face. Support systems and communities. Building and maintaining interracial relationships can be much easier with a strong support system. Friends, family, and like-minded communities can offer encouragement and understanding, or, sometimes, present barriers. For Black men dating Filipinas, winning over family is often a huge step, given the importance of familial approval in Filipino culture. Negativity or lack of support from friends or extended networks can pose another issue, with some interracial couples experiencing outright disapproval or subtle exclusion. Engaging with communities that understand the dynamics of interracial relationships, such as social groups or forums, can be empowering. Websites like Decide to Commit guide fostering supportive environments for interracial couples. Additionally, platforms like Interracial Cupid are invaluable in connecting couples who face similar challenges. Discussing experiences with others in similar situations makes navigating societal scrutiny or familial misunderstandings easier. For Filipinas, dating Black men might also mean confronting and educating their communities about why stereotypes are harmful. Being vocal within close-knit groups can work wonders in establishing new norms where differences are tolerated and celebrated. For more tips on bridging cultural gaps, look at best dating sites to meet Filipinas. Support acts as the cornerstone for any successful relationship. When communities and families come together to celebrate love over prejudice, couples can focus on their shared goals and happiness rather than external challenges. Breaking these barriers together strengthens relationships and builds resilience for the future. Do Filipinos date Black men? Exploring perspectives and experiences. Interracial dating is increasingly common, and the question of whether Filipinos, particularly Filipinas, date Black men reflects broader issues of societal norms and personal preference. Filipinas are known for their family-centered values, warmth, and cultural pride. But how do beauty standards, societal expectations, and individual preferences shape their dating choices, especially in interracial relationships? Personal preferences versus societal expectations. Like elsewhere, dating preferences in the Philippines are deeply personal, yet shaped by societal constructs. Traditional Filipino beauty standards, a colonial-era legacy, have traditionally emphasized lighter skin tones. While this has influenced dating choices, individual preferences may deviate significantly from these norms. Filipinas actively using dating platforms like Interracial Cupid often celebrate the strength and ambition of Black men, grounded in qualities that go beyond skin color. They are drawn to positive representations of Black men as successful professionals and compassionate partners. Public figures such as Dr. Ben Carson, a world-renowned neurosurgeon, disrupt outdated stereotypes and inspire admiration for their achievements and character. Society's influence, however, persists. Filipinas considering dating Black men may face subtle pressures or even outright questioning from families or communities stuck in older frames of thought. Yet, many younger Filipinas actively challenge these expectations, guided by their values and open-mindedness. Are you curious about how societal norms interplay with dating across cultures? Explore Filipinas and dating norms for more insights. Cultural appreciation versus fetishization. When Filipinas and Black men navigate their relationships, the line between admiration and fetishization can emerge as a critical concern. Genuine relationships flourish when partners embrace each other's cultural identities without reducing them to mere stereotypes. But what's the difference? Cultural appreciation occurs when Filipinas admire Black men for their resilience, accomplishments, or shared values, qualities that transcend race. They might connect over mutual respect, appreciation for family ties, or even shared interests in global trends and media. Platforms like Interracial Cupid enable meaningful conversations that pave the way for such connections. Fetishization, on the flip side, reducing someone to their physical traits or romanticizing differences without understanding their cultural complexities, can harm genuine relationships. A relationship built on shallow interests often struggles to withstand deeper cultural challenges or life goals. Filipinas dating black men may encounter fetishization from outsiders as well, which can add layers of misunderstanding to their relationships. Open communication and shared expectations help couples navigate these nuances honestly and respectfully. Want to hear personal stories? Here's a black man's experience dating in the Philippines. Relationships thrive on understanding and shared admiration, not stereotypes. As interracial couples grow, they set a cultural standard that prioritizes authenticity over superficiality, creating stronger partnerships and lasting bonds. Conclusion: understanding the dynamics of Filipinos dating black men. Filipino women and black men often find connections rooted in shared values, respect, and mutual admiration. As interracial dating continues to grow globally, it's clear that bridging cultural divides helps create meaningful relationships. While sometimes misunderstood, this pairing brings forward stories of genuine love, resilience, and cultural exchange that defy outdated stereotypes. The widespread colonial history in the Philippines has left traces of traditional beauty standards, where lighter skin is often idealized. But modern times are reshaping perceptions. More Filipinas are embracing the qualities of black men, such as ambition, charisma, and their global presence in fields like medicine, law, and business. Public figures like Dr. Ben Carson are examples of trailblazers who are challenging old biases. Dating across cultures means navigating hurdles together, from familial disapproval to stereotypes. But interracial couples, like Filipinas and black men, strengthen bonds through honesty and shared values. With social platforms like Interracial Cupid, connecting across racial lines is easier than ever, paving the way for more Filipinas to connect with men who appreciate their heritage and individuality. Explore real experiences and advice on interracial relationships in the Philippines through my story as a black man dating in the Philippines, and discover genuine insights into these heartfelt dynamics.